Hey there, real quick before we begin, you're about to watch a live stream, which means you're really kind of behind the scenes here because these lessons are usually watched in the archives, but you're here for the live taping of them. So if we mess up really bad, we're probably going to chop that out, but you're going to get to see all of our bloopers and mistakes. We'll also chop this off, so no one is going to see this part of the lesson but you. And because you're behind the scenes, you're probably going to ignore my instructions when I say, like, pause the video and go practice or whatever. You can if you want. It's just that everyone in the chat room then will be in different places in the video. That's fine. When you want to join us live again, go down to the bottom of the video, click on the live button, and that should take you straight to where we actually are now. So now here comes the part for everybody else. I'm really glad you're with us. The archives are fine, but my favorite is talking to you live. So see you in the chat room. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Raffle Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Welcome back. My name is Jamin. This is Nifty Nika, and she's going to be learning the song right along with you for today. And this is our moderators and camera people, Jazzy James and the incomparable Kendra.
So guess what?
I can't hear you at all. Guess what? I don't know what you're saying.
Because he has a beard in his way.
Well, he has a beard in his way. Maybe that's it. Okay. All righty. Well, anyway, tell me and I'll tell the people.
Well, this Saturday we picked up our new fifth wheel.
Your new fifth wheel. He picked up a new fifth wheel. Oh, that's like a thing to go camping with.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, that's fun.
it's way bigger.
Yeah. Do you like camping? Have you ever been camping before?
I've been camping for 3 days in a tent at Clear Lake for the first time ever.
Whoa, was it cool?
Yeah.
Did you roast marshmallows?
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Until the second day, until the second morning,
Uh-huh.
I got a bloody nose.
Oh, I'm sorry. From getting hit, or just you woke up with a bloody nose?
Well, I woke up and then I was bored, so I sat on my chair and
Uh-huh.
well, I was chatting with my friends.
Yes.
On the chair until all of a sudden I saw blood dripping.
And that it just happens sometimes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got the same thing in our house. So it just happens sometimes. Bloody noses.
And it
That's all right.
happened to me 2 times.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But not at the same place, cause
That's good.
the first one was a long time ago in Vegas.
Yes. Well, guess what? We have Kloppel here, and he really wants to get to our song. Today, it's from the movie Abominable, and eventually, it's going to sound like this when you play it at the full speed and you practice it up. It'll sound like this. 2 and 1, 2, ready, and you can go your own way. Go your own way. You can call it another lonely day. You can go your own way. Go your own way. You're about to learn how to play that. You think you can do it?
Sure.
I think you can. We just need to find the first note, and the first note, as you can tell on here, well, actually, before we play the first note, let's take a look at some patterns here, because there's a lot of repeating parts. So this thing right here, you can go your own way. This first line, do you see that one where it goes, you can go your own way?
Yeah.
That thing's going to come back right here on you can go your own way. So once we learn that section, then you already know 2 whole lines, and this part right here, go your own way, that's also repeated from up here. So 2 of the lines out of the 5 lines, 2 of the lines are just repeating. So we can totally do this. All we need is a couple lines and we almost have the whole song.
Like a chorus.
Like a chorus, exactly. Fantastic. So this one here, this one and this one, you can go your own way. Those are the same. And then watch this over here. This one and this one are the same. So those are the ones that kind of match up. This one is pretty close. This is the same thing as the star version, but then we have a bunch of extra notes that we have to add in. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get started on this thing. In order to find an E, that's the first note. We're going to take any group of 2 black notes. So I'm going to use these ones. You can use those ones. That's great. And then we're going to take the top note, the one that's kind of to the right. We're going to drag it up. And we land on an E every single time. So right now you're on an E and I'm on an E. Hopefully people at home are on an E. If not, then just pause the video and make sure you can find an E there from the group of 2 black notes. And we're going to play that one and say out loud, you. You ready? Let's try it. Go. You. Fantastic. That's it. That's the beginning of it. From there, we're going to go 1 note to the left. That's going to end up on a D, but you don't have to know it's a D. Just go down 1 note. And then come right back. Yep. And those 3 words are you can go. Yeah, let's try that together. Ready? And you can go. That's fantastic. So at home, make sure you pause and you practice until you can go like this. Yes, just like Nika's doing. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to jump up from there, not to the next note over, but to the next one after that. We call it a G. So we're going to play you can go your. Let me play it first. You can go your. Now you try. You can go your. That's it. Yes. So let's just try that much. Pause and practice this 5 times or until you can say the words along with it nice and smooth. And then when you come back, we'll all practice together at everyone playing their own version of it. You're going to start right here and I'll start right here. The counting at the beginning is a little bit tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. Here we go. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, ready, go. You can go your. That's it. That's it. Now let it keep playing because, oh no, that's fine. Because we're going to come back and play that exact same thing right here again where that star is. And then again down here where that star is. So 3 times we get to play the exact same thing. But since the track is paused, let's go ahead and find this next note. This is the trickiest part of the whole song. We got to go from that one. Oh, you already know where the note is. That's nice. Let's find it all together. We started out on an E, right? And we played you can. Play that for me. If you go 1 more note down from there, you'd land on a C. And that's the C that we want right here when we say that word, own. So let's try this together. We're gonna play You Can Go. We're gonna jump up to your, and then all the way down to C for own. Whoo! You ready? Let's try it together. And you can go your own. Nice. If you get that far, just bump it up one note, and you're right there on the word way. So you got the whole thing. You've got all of You Can Go Your Own Way. We're gonna try this with the track. Make sure at home you pause and you practice until you can say that smoothly. And then when you come back, we'll all play this together, everyone playing their own level. You ready? On that one, I'll tell you when to come in. 3 times we're gonna play it. And here we go. You can go your own way. And then go. And do it again. Ready, go. You can call it another lonely day. Nice job. And then one more time. Here we go. You can go your own way. Nice work. You did it. So that's all 3 of them. Let's learn the other repeaty part here. That's the second line. So after we play You Can Go Your Own Way, this note, go ahead and go to that note. That one's a D. We're gonna need not the note that's on both sides of that, but the ones after that. So that one's like gonna be in the middle. It's like the middle of a note sandwich here. So let's play that one and that one. Almost, we didn't skip only one note. Yep, and then this one right here. Those are the 3 notes for Go Your Own. We start at the top and go down. Go Your Own, and then come up one note. Yeah, that's it. Go your own way. That's it. Now, this will take a lot of practice to get those together. Oh, man. Raffle says this should be our last time through. So once you can do that, if you're practicing that at home, once you can do that, all I need to show you is this one right here. Lonely day is a C and a D and a C. Oh, yeah, we'll start with this one, this C right here. Lonely day, A. Just like that. Yeah, so that's the only phrase that we haven't already played a lot of times. So, from the top, everyone at home, make sure you pause and you practice. There's a lot to practice here. You can go all the way through it, and once you think you have it, come back and we'll all play this together, everyone playing at their level. You start right there, I'll start right here. Here comes the track. And here we go. You can go your own. And here's that other part. Go up to that F, and it goes, go your own. And then the beginning again. Ready? Go. You can call it and then here's the part. Their lonely day. Don't worry about that. The beginning part. Ready? And go. You can go your own way. And then the last part with F. Go your own way. That's it. That's all of the notes. That is a lot of notes, huh? But fortunately, it repeats that thing a lot. So if you just listen to the track a lot at home, then you should be able to pick up like where all the different parts are supposed to go and stuff, and practice it a whole lot. If you're not learning it as fast as Nifty Nika, that's fine. She's been playing piano for a really long time, and she knows a lot of songs. And you know who else knows a lot of songs? Is Angelina School. She sent us a video submission of Million Dreams this week. I want you to check this out. Okay, so now it's time for, by the way, great job, Angelina School. And if you are working on a song that is not the one we're doing this week, that's fine. Just send your videos along. We love to see those. It's time for Kendra to tell us about our weekly activity.
Week is the bass clef spelling, and if you write the names of the notes, they all spell words. Find the words and tag Learn Piano Live when you post a picture on Facebook or Instagram for 150 bonus points from our mascot penguin Clopple.
Yeah, that's a tough one because it's the bass clef, and usually for piano players, we don't like working on our bass clef. So that's a really good one to practice. And it's time for our feature of the week. This week, it's a new game again, Flintstone Railroad. So, 2 songs here that you need. The Flintstones theme. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. So there's that song, and there's also I've been working on the railroad. Now, if you're in Clopple Academy, then these 2 intervals that we're about to work on are called a perfect fourth and a perfect fifth, and these ones are going down. So if you go down a perfect fifth, that's Flintstones. But if you go down a perfect fourth, that's I've been working on the railroad, and Kendra and James are going to play along here. See if you can get more of these than they do. I'm going to play you 2 notes, and you tell me, is this the beginning of Flintstones? That'd be a perfect fifth. Or is this the beginning? Oh, yeah, you just tell me. Then if it's the Flintstones, then that's a perfect fifth. And if it's I've been working on the railroad, that's a perfect fourth. So here are your 2 notes. Play along at home. Yeah, sure. I'll play the Flintstones one again. So Flintstones goes like this. Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. Have you heard this song before or no? You've never heard the Flintstones theme? Well, that's because you're not an old man. Okay. So that's, yeah, you've never heard them? You know the other one. Okay, so it's either Railroad or something else. Okay, that old man song. Okay, so Flintstones or I've been... Okay, so here are your 2 notes, playing along at home. One more time. And what do we think that is, James and Kendra?
Railroad!
I've been working on the railroad. That's correct. Nice job. It is railroad. And then here's another one. Kendra and James, what do you think it is?
Railroad!
If you guessed railroad, you were right. That's with them. Here's another one. One more time. And if you're live with us, you can play along in the chat too. One more time. Kendra and James, what do you think?
Flintstones!
Flintstones. Yeah, we got to find a new song for that, I guess. And then one more. Here we go. And one more time. What do you think, James and Kendra?
Flintstones!
It is Flintstones. That's a perfect fifth. Nice job. And that is Flintstones Railroad. If that one is extremely hard for you, that's fine. That's normal because it's probably the toughest game we've played so far. But right now, it's time for mailbag.
If you'd like to win an extra 750 points by being the mailbag winner, just fill out the survey at the end of the lesson or send us a message anytime during the week using the contact button at the top of the page. And
this week it's from Amy Emerson, who said, Dear Jamin, can I skip to level 3? Yes, absolutely, 100% whenever you want. In fact, you don't even have to do all of level 3. If you're working on level 2 and that all makes sense to you and you're like, I think I can probably do one of the notes from level 3, then jump in and try one note from level 3. You don't have to do the whole thing. However, I also get this question about Clopple Academy. Can I jump to level 2 or can I jump to level 3? For Clopple Academy, you got to go all the way through all of the levels. So you got to do every single skill. There's no jumping around for that one. But if you're in the archives and you're watching these things, and you're like, hey, yeah, I think I could do the next level of this song, then absolutely go for it. Even if you don't do the whole thing, that'll still be helpful. And now it's time to tell you just a little bit of secret information.
Secret information.
And today, our secret information is this. Here we go. Inside, it says that for our song, Oh, yeah. So let me skip ahead here. If you could give me the shot that has the music in it, I need to show them this. The number of measures that we have, the number of bars that we have in this song is 12 bars. That's kind of a weird thing. Almost all of our songs, and again, most people don't need to know this, just the people who want the secret information about the song. 12 bars is a weird number of measures to have in a song. Usually we have like 8 or 16 or 24 or 32, some like multiple of 8 in case you're counting by 8s in math. So having 12 bars, that's kind of a weird one. So if this one feels like, the song kind of ends too early, or man, the song kind of goes on too long, or it's just a weird size song, it's because it's a weird size song. It's 12 bars. Oh, and then here's the other one. This really is super secret information. I don't even think people in Clapple Academy get this until like level 5 or 6. But if we check out the notes here for Go Your Own Way, that echo part, and that's why it's in parentheses, because you don't really have to do that part. It's just kind of an echo. But those notes, those make up the top part of what's called a G7. So even though there's no G in here, in your left hand, you're going to end up playing a G, and this is called a G7, and these are super duper awesome. So anytime you've got a G in the left hand for any song at all that we do at Clapple Academy, you want to try out some of those notes. They'll also make great endings. So if you don't know how to end your song or whatever, try using those notes right there. Even if it was like, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you can use those 3 notes right there, the F, the D, and the B. Those are super helpful because they make up the G7. And now it's time to find out who won this week's raffle. Congratulations, let us know what prize you want. For everybody else, let's level up.
Transitioning to level 2. This may be confusing to level 1 students, so please continue to practice the level 1 version, or visit learnpianolive.com/level 2 for a detailed explanation on how to level up.
So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out, and if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.